All right, welcome to the Drake and Josh podcast. I'm Trevor.
I'm Jacob.
Jacob's the creator of this podcast. I feel like we need to give him credit for that.
Thank you. You created it along with Kirk, so...
Kurt will come in on later episodes.
He'll come later for sure.
But whatever for right now.
Yeah.
And so, welcome, everybody. We just watched the first episode of Drake and Josh.
Yeah, it was
rough.
It was a hell of an experience, for sure.
It was not great.
I mean, it was real different. I don't remember it being like that.
It was weird.
Yeah.
There's some weird bits. The parents make out way too much.
Yeah, alright, so like the premise of the episode, alright, so...
If you haven't seen it. I mean, no, I'll let you explain it. You were starting.
Alright, so it starts out, and it's just like, it does the classic intro, Drake and Josh, where they're like saying shit to each other, but they're not in the same room. And then it goes on, and the episode, there's like a couple different plot lines. It's weird.
Yeah, no, this one's a little odd.
Yeah, like it starts with the Miss Nancy thing, and then
Miss Nancy carries throughout the whole thing, technically.
Yeah, but they drop it, and then they come back to it later, because then they do the date thing right in the middle.
Yeah, but the date thing was because of the Miss Nancy thing.
Yeah, but I guess, but like they also don't talk about Miss Nancy again until the end.
True,
they don't say anything about it until the very last scene.
But also, like, they start the whole plot point of they just got married, but they never show a wedding.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Are they even technically brothers at this point?
In this episode, I don't know. They never say, like, if they got married in between. Like,
they said, this is my stepbrother, but they said...
I mean, like, is it like a Game of Thrones episode where, like, per episode, there's, like, a lot of, like, time passing?
It might have been. I haven't watched Game of Thrones still, so...
Well, I mean, like, it's... Yeah, like, in those episodes, like, it could be any amount of time passing between, like, different story arcs. I feel like that's what's happening in this episode.
That might be what's happening, but I don't
know.
know.
A shitload of time is passing.
I really don't know, though.
It's impossible to say, because, like... They are just referring to each other as stepbrothers.
So they might have...
After the first scene.
After that first scene, then they go into the opening credits, which are great.
Yeah, the opening credits are still really solid.
The opening credit... I love that song, Find a Way.
Yeah, Find a Way is a great song.
Find a Way.
I'm pretty sure it's on Spotify, which is nice. I've listened to it before.
It's a good time. It's a good song. It's a banger.
Yeah, but like... Alright, so should we like just go off points here? Like,
alright, yeah, we have some notes prepared.
We should start with editing.
So the editing, the editing in this thing.
Dude...
It was not great. It was not great. So
the editing was so bad.
Mr. Mark Lamphere or
Lamphere, probably.
Lampher, one of the two. I think.
Yeah. We didn't check to see if he edited any more episodes.
We didn't. We can do that right now. But there was some cuts that were weird, like at.
It was during the karate scene. It was at 17:47 on our video. It's this bizarre. How do you even explain it?
To me, it looked like they went from they like pushed in on Drake and Josh screaming.
Yeah.
As the karate guy kind of jumped at him, like at the start of the fight montage, like, ha, and then they're like, ah, and then they push in on him.
Yeah.
And then they cut to
a wide
where Drake's in the background.
2 frames?
For 2 frames, they cut to like the full wide. And then they cut into...
They punch in.
A punch in. Well, it wasn't a punch in.
The same shot.
It was a close-up of that, but they pulled out.
Yeah.
So it was like the close-up, and then they pulled out to the same shot that they just cut to a second ago.
Like, it literally looked like a mistake.
It had to have been a mistake. There's no way they did that on purpose.
They could have, because it was jarring. They might have just been trying to go for something, like, really...
It might have been a mistake,
really
and then they were like, oh shit, this is a...
There's no way, though.
This is an editing mistake.
What editor in their right mind would use that as a transition?
Mark Lamphere?
Mark Lamphere did it, but like, I mean, he's got some balls on him for doing that, because it was really unsettling.
It was so unsettling. It was the worst edit, like, I've ever seen.
I mean, it wasn't like...
And we're students.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was like, what were the other problems with editing? It was like all just the transitions, really.
It was just the transition. Well, no, there was the...
I guess there was some of the cuts that
there was
were
a little bit of a weird, like, continuity error cut, like with... I
didn't see it, I don't think.
There was a thing with Drake when his mom walks in and Josh is just bringing his stuff up.
Yeah.
And Drake's got his guitar, and then they cut to the mom real quick, and they cut back, and he's not even... Like, it wasn't long enough time for him to have set down the guitar. Literally, the guitar was just gone. It was just gone.
Yeah,
the guitar was gone, so...
Well, I mean, it's on the editor, but it's also, like, on the script soup. She should have been paying attention.
True. Still looking up Mark.
Yeah, we're trying to find... No, you went to the first episode.
Yeah, because he...
Oh, you're just going to see... I thought you were going to go to just a different episode.
I want to see where he's listed at.
Let's see Mark. Oh, also, we looked up the writing, and apparently... Because the writing was also really bad.
The writing was terrible.
It was Dan Schneider, the executive producer, and this other guy. What was it? Eric what? Eric Friedman or whatever.
Eric Friedman. This guy edited Zoe 101 too.
Great show.
So, Drake,
Did he edit the whole show?
He edited 20 episodes.
He edited 20 episodes. I feel like he did the I Love Sushi one? Okay, so he got better.
He apparently got better, or that was just like, it's the pilot, so they might not have sunk as much time and money into it.
Yeah, but you have to put time into a pilot. Or
True.
the studio's not going to pick it up. Or were they just picking it up because it was Dan Schneider?
They might have been picking it up because it was Dan Schneider. Was this during his height, though?
I feel like this was early Dan.
This is
early Dan.
I think
this
is
his
pretty
first
early
show,
Dan,
isn't it?
And it seems like, and he also did he do Zoe 101?
He produced like everything.
So
honestly. I didn't know he wrote though. Like also we had to look up who the writer was because it didn't say it in the credits.
It did not say it in the credits at all. I guess maybe they just assume if they created it, they wrote it.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense, I know, but...
It didn't even say who the staff writer was, which was Eric. Like, why was he not listed?
I don't know.
He has no credit. They have credits for the grips and, like, the best boys and shit, but they didn't have the credit for the writers.
That's true. No, I guess it was just him. I guess he wrote it by himself. They didn't have a team of writers yet. But they didn't have they didn't have a team of writers on any of the shows. Eric was in this one.
One staff writer.
Eric was in this episode. He was a staff writer for this episode.
So they had a staff writer, and then they had just Dan, who was just writing. He was just solo writing.
It seems like Dan, though, also
how does he have
not
time?
Dan, Eric. It seems like Eric wrote some episodes by himself, though.
Yeah, he did.
According to some of those credits. Well, we're getting off topic of the first episode.
Okay.
I mean,
but all right.
Like, I don't know. It was a weird episode. Just the Josh being dressed as a woman.
Yeah, that was very 2016.
That was very ahead of its time.
It was. A lot of it was.
That was like, and it wasn't like Drake freaked out a little bit, but it wasn't like burn him at the stake levels like it probably would have been back in the day.
You think so?
I think it would have.
What was this? This was 2004?
You just got a stepbrother, and you walk back in to see him sitting at a computer wearing a wig and a dress.
It was edgy for sure.
It was very edgy.
I mean, Dan was trying to push envelopes on Nickelodeon.
Apparently.
Right?
Apparently,
Dan and Eric, dude, they don't care.
Dan and Eric were like going hard.
Dan and Eric had an agenda for sure that they were pushing.
They really did. I mean, we might discover because we still have to watch You've seen all the episodes.
I've seen every episode.
Fairly recently.
No. I've seen random episodes recently.
Oh,
because
okay.
they still play it sometimes on late night. Yeah.
Okay. See, I haven't seen Drake and Josh since probably a year or two after it stopped airing.
Okay, so
it's like 2010, maybe.
2010, you think was the last time you were?
No, probably 2009. Probably 2009.
You were a freshman in high school.
I might have been a freshman in high school the last time I really saw any episodes. I might have seen one or two sporadically.
Yeah.
Throughout them, but it was not enough time to justify saying I've seen episodes.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time.
All right, so let's talk about the writing, because
the writing and the acting too.
Oh man, the acting. Who is the director? Did we see who the director was?
The director, I think it's still Dan, right?
Dan, did he direct? Wait, go to.
This is his. So
No, he's
director.
Director. What did he direct? No, he didn't direct.
He didn't. No, he directed the Amanda Show. One episode of the Amanda Show.
All right, go up to.
Just going back to the episode.
Who's the director?
This is the episode, right? Yeah.
Virgil.
Virgil. Yeah, it's Virgil L.
Fabian.
Fabian.
I don't know who that is. Did they direct? How many episodes did they?
Courtesy to IMDb for all these credits, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was not good. Like the acting was really bad.
Fucking when Drake sticks his head out the window to
yell
to the world that Josh is, what's her name?
Miss
Nancy.
Miss Nancy. Yeah.
Miss Nancy. Whenever he's like, "Hey world," and then Josh puts the window on his spine.
Yeah.
He literally goes, "Oh my spine!" Just,
oh my spine!
It was so bad.
It was ridiculous. Also at the same time, why was Drake being such an asshole?
Drake is such a dick.
He just met this guy.
You're not starting off on a good foot with your new brother.
Yeah, you'd think that you wouldn't be doing all this extreme shit, you know?
Fucking threatening to expose his secret and using all that for his own. He just stole his mail.
Yeah, I mean, also if you want to get deep with it, you don't know how you don't know what Josh is really doing with this shit. He could be dressing up because that's how he feels. If we're going 2016 with this,
but it's not though.
I
but
know,
still,
he
could feel like a woman.
He literally just met Josh, and Drake is trying to call him out for all sorts of crazy shit.
And then the whole thing at the end too, he was trying to be nice. You don't need the dress.
Yeah,
and
that was nice at the same time. It was really weird.
It was super weird.
It was awkward. It was hard to be a part of that.
And that whole like,
because Josh was trying really hard with the acting, and so is Drake. But at the same time,
they're trying a little too hard. Sometimes
they tried like too hard. Like
you could tell they were trying hard.
But at the same time, they were only doing like sketch stuff before this. So like.
So it probably
like they did like Amanda Show, which
were they on Amanda Show before this?
Yeah, that's where they came from. The duo.
Oh really? I actually didn't know that.
Well,
or maybe I did know that.
Yeah, like whenever they were in skits, they would be in skits together.
And then they just really meshed.
Yeah, I guess, and then they picked it up.
I mean, they do obviously have a good.
I mean, Dan, he directed one episode of the Amanda Show, so
he probably like was a producer on most of the Amanda Show.
Maybe he was like, you know,
these guys, yeah. Was that the episode he directed?
Maybe.
But no, they do have a good like. They still you can see.
They have great chemistry.
They have a great like chemistry and everything. Absolutely.
Which definitely gets better as the show goes on.
And Megan's prank at the beginning in this episode was not.
It was lame.
I thought those were French fries.
Dude, it was spaghetti.
I legitimately thought that was French fries.
Also,
some thick with spaghetti.
Yeah, there's actually so much that happened in this episode. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she poured all the hot. Okay, so.
It's just like scenes.
For those of you who are not currently watching the episode along with us, who haven't watched the episode before watching this, listening to this, oh fuck me. Megan poured a bunch of hot sauce on Drake and Josh's spaghetti, which for some reason was just sitting on the coffee table in the living room.
Well, because they had like the like sound sample where like
his dad was
like, "Dinner's ready."
Yeah, but it was just sitting there. No one brought it in. It was just
how long? It was just there.
That was kind of weird
at that point. And there was 2 sodas ready to go.
And so she put the hot sauce
also in the soda
in their spaghetti, and then opened she ran off and then came back.
Yeah.
Opened the hot sauce bottle and just made their sodas look like tomato juice.
Yeah, which looked gross as hell. And they didn't suspect a thing. They downed the drinks and they ate the spaghetti. And then there was this whole scene of just intense physical comedy, which I love that stuff.
You love your physical comedy, man.
But it was still a little bit too much. Like
it was much.
They did. I mean, it was just so extreme. Like Drake put his entire body into a fish tank and then just like ripped it off.
Ripped it off of the stand and it just fell on the ground with him. And they did put a disclaimer, though, at the end that no animals were harmed during the filming of this show.
Just like Tread.
No one's going to know what that is.
Doesn't matter.
But, yeah, so, like, I don't know. And then, like, they were fighting over a plant.
Oh, yeah.
A vase with flowers in it.
They also get out of the house. They go into the
backyard. They climb out a window when there's a door literally, like, 5 feet to the left.
Because they scream at each other. The
window and the hose. The hose. What hose?
And then they're just blasting each other with the hose.
And then Megan locks them out of the window, which it's like, would they have come back in through that window?
Also, like, that scene didn't matter.
Not at all.
Like, it was...
It established Megan being a trickster. That's about it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it was character development. Yeah, I guess
we have heard her speak.
Yep.
Once during this episode, whenever at the very beginning, the mom and dad were
she said, like, "Are you guys
sucking face?" And she literally walked out and was like, "Is the face sucking done?"
Also, that's like a weird line for her to say.
It was a little weird.
Like, it was
really for a small child.
Yeah, like she's really young in that episode too.
She's so young. She's like an infant.
She's like what, like 8 probably?
Probably 8 or 9. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really fucking young.
She looks like she's 8 or 9. I mean, she might not have been.
It's impossible to say.
I mean, we could Google it, but.
Dude, I follow her on Instagram.
Really?
Amanda Cosgrove, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
She's done some stuff.
She was born in 93.
93, okay, she's a year younger than me.
So, in 2000... What was it?
Or a year older, I mean.
2004. How old was she in 2004 if she was born in 93?
9.
9, okay.
No,
so
she would have been 11.
She'd been 11. Oh, wow, she doesn't look 11.
Yeah. Yeah,
whatever, regardless, that's still a little bit weird.
She would have been 11.
I can't do the math, that's why I asked you.
She's 11, huh? Wow.
We're doing a podcast about Drake and Josh. Can we do math? Really?
No.
But, I mean, just, and the parent kissing thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. It was weird.
A lot.
There
was the whole, like, my turn to kiss you.
Yeah.
And then my turn to kiss.
That reminds me.
What?
The basketball thing.
The basketball.
Which was probably the funniest thing of the episode.
By far the funniest thing.
Alright, so, like, Drake, like, walks into the room because he's going to go play basketball after he leaves Josh up alone, like, doing the Miss Nancy
And Josh is like, are you going to be gone? How long are you going to be gone?
Yeah.
Like, how long are you going to be gone, bro? And he's like, I don't know, for a couple hours. It's before the reveal, yeah.
Yeah, so, like...
This is the incident that makes...
the episode happen.
Drake go back upstairs.
Yeah. It's the... what is it called?
Enticing
Yeah, the
inciting moment.
Yeah.
Something like that. Film term.
Inciting action.
Inciting action. Yeah. I think. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So like, there's this weird like basketball thing. Like, Josh's dad like takes the basketball or gets past the basketball from Drake. Then he starts doing this like weird like ball spin thing.
It was kind of cool. Like
but why is it there?
Because he's like, you should go ask Josh to play basketball with you because I taught him everything.
But he's not playing basketball. He's just spinning.
He's just doing tricks with basketball.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay, so like then like he said he does like the think fast thing with Drake, but he completely misses him and he just launches the ball as hard as he could and it just shatters a lamp. I don't know why, but it was like the funniest thing.
That lamp just disappeared. Was the lampshade just gone?
No, the lamp just exploded.
Okay. Because for some reason I'm like remembering the lampshade.
It's gonna sound weird.
I'm not gonna play it, no, because it's out loud. I could change the audio, but
nah, it'd be fine.
But yeah, no, that was the funniest thing.
It was the best scene.
And then Drake makes a really bad line. It was an okay line. Lamps don't think that fast.
Oh right.
Which was like
the writing's just not. It wasn't that good yet. They hadn't really.
They had not hit their stride. No. They hadn't found their voice yet.
They hit their stride, I think, in season 2.
Which we will get to, and I will have to see if that's true or not. Because I guess I'm kind of the new viewer to this, even though I've seen it. It's just been a very long time.
Yeah, kind of. Because I know the second episode is the Doom Buggy one, and I remember that one's not that great. So like,
what was that involving Oprah?
No.
Okay. When does Oprah get involved in this show?
Well, when they hit Oprah, because that's season 4. That's the last season.
Okay, no, but when does
when Josh lost all his weight.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
When do we get like the Oprah obsession character trait?
Season 3 maybe.
Is that really that late?
It's like mid him losing weight.
Oh, but also
seasons 1 and 2 are when he's still heavy because they were filmed at the same time.
Really? Okay, I thought he had the Oprah. Is Oprah why he lost all the weight? Was that the thing?
I don't think so. I think it's just his.
Was that there?
I think that was just him in real life.
That was just him in real life. Well, no, I mean, was that their justification in the show, possibly?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think there was justification for it. It was just them getting older.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So there was, but backing up a little bit to the episode.
Yeah.
The fucking fight.
Which fight? Oh, the very end
fight.
The
fight.
Yeah.
Why did Drake let that happen?
Well, we didn't even say why the fight happened.
True. Okay, I guess.
The other scene.
So, Drake uses the Miss Nancy thing to. There's a girl that wrote to Miss Nancy, and it's like, my boyfriend's so insensitive.
Yeah, he's not romantic enough.
He's not romantic. He doesn't like. I would like him to maybe, I don't know, write me a poem or cook me dinner.
Yeah.
And so Drake uses.
He does those things.
He does it. He goes and he just stands next to her at her locker.
Yeah. Also, like, what that girl? Like, she's just. Who is this girl?
She's just like, oh, what are you doing? And
I guess it is high school, but like.
But still, he's just talking about, oh, beautiful, beautiful. What rhymes with beautiful?
Yeah.
And it's like, and she's like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just writing a poem. He's like, I know it's dumb. She's like, no, that's super sweet. And then he throws in the recipe line in there. I don't remember how he throws the recipe line in there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, you cook? He's like, yeah, when I'm not picking flowers or some shit.
Ridiculous.
And so he asks her out, and we're just like, wait, doesn't this girl have a boyfriend?
Yeah, like he literally says it's a date.
It's a date, and she's like, yeah, it's a date. And she walks off, and then we're like, wait, she totally has a boyfriend. This hoe is like...
Dude, you can't say that.
I can say that all I want. She wasn't even that attractive.
I mean, she was early 2000s attractive.
She was early 2000s attractive.
Yeah, for sure.
But, so, like... She comes over to their house.
Yeah.
And Drake has used Josh to cook dinner for...
Raviolis.
Cook raviolis.
And like cheesecake? What was the dessert that he brings out?
I think
cheesecake
some sort of cake thing. I don't know. We didn't actually get
matter.
that because the scene cut off before they ever ate it.
That's true.
So they're doing it, and Josh comes out of the kitchen because he has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And so like there's a whole like incident where Josh ends up sitting down with them while they're having their dinner and starts trying to screw over Drake.
Yeah.
Justified. Total justification of screwing
him over.
Sure. And
well, because this whole situation was just blackmail.
It's all blackmail.
It's really fucked up.
It's really fucked up blackmail. And then what happens next? I'll let you continue the rest.
Oh, like her boyfriend like breaks into the house essentially and like gets he slams Josh into the wall after he opens the door.
And Drake's in the kitchen this entire time.
Yeah, Drake's gone. So like Josh, like he thinks that Josh is on the date with his girlfriend, And so, like, and then he threatens to fight him, and he's like, "Oh, meet me in whatever
on
after
Monday,
school."
like after school in the parking lot or something.
So now Josh is like, he's also being strangled this whole time.
Yes.
And there's a lot of weird physical comedy shit happening because that's Josh's thing.
I mean, it's still part of the whole show's thing.
Oh yeah, no, and I love it.
You love your physical comedy.
I love it. That's why I like the show. But like, yeah, it's just a really fucked up situation, and like Drake didn't say a word, and like the girlfriend didn't say anything.
Not a thing.
Like Josh has nothing to do with this whole situation at all. It's just ridiculous.
He's literally being blackmailed into the situation, but he's not even part of it really.
And later on, he does actually fight him. Like what?
He fights him.
Why would you do it?
And then, but the weird thing.
I can't imagine myself doing that.
Eric was in the background of the fight. That's a little side note. But some kids, so they're going to gear up for the fight. Josh has done the karate montage at this point.
Yeah, bad karate montage.
And so they're like, oh yeah. And then the Buck, right? That's his name?
Yeah,
Buck's like, I hope you brought an ambulance. And Josh is like, oh, for you? And it's like, that was actually not bad.
It was a pretty shitty comeback.
It was a shitty comeback, but at the same time, it was the best comeback in the show so far.
Yeah, not bad.
So, some nerds in the audience.
Yeah, two random
kid nerds are like, they're going to make a bet.
Yeah.
On the thing. And so, I don't... they say... Well, how did you say it again? I already forgot.
He was like, hey, I got 40 quatlers on the newcomer.
Quatlers? What the fuck's a quatler?
Yeah, we had to pause that and rewatch it like
4 times.
Yeah, because... Alright, what the hell's a quatler?
What's a quatler? Is this should we Google this or should we leave it a mystery?
It was Dan and Eric's attempt at just coming up with a nerdy thing.
A nerdy thing?
Yeah, because I mean they were supposed to just be like...
They're nerds.
Yeah, like little...
They look like freshmen.
They could not even have been freshmen.
They look like they were freshmen in high school. They were supposed to.
You think they were the... I thought,
no, they look like they were in middle school, obviously, but I think they were going for freshmen in high school.
I mean, that might just be us.
Like the extreme
freshman in so long. Like I don't remember what freshmen look like.
That's true.
They could look like
they could look early 2000s freshmen. That might have been early 2000s freshmen.
I mean, honestly, yeah. That kid was really small though.
But not only do they go, I got 40 quatlers on the newcomer.
They shake on it.
The other guy immediately knows what he's talking about and is like, yeah, I'll take that bet.
The shake was so genuine.
So that guy got 40 quatlers though, because Josh lost super hard.
No, the other kid.
He said 40 quatlers on the new guy.
Yeah.
Which is
that guy lost.
That guy lost super hard, and the other guy got 40 quatlers.
Dude, can you imagine losing 40 quatlers?
I can't imagine.
What a bad bet.
It's a really bad bet.
40 whole quatlers?
40 quatlers. Like, fucking A, guys.
Ridiculous.
What the Okay, I want to see if that's a real thing, though.
Okay, look it up. Alright, also, we skipped over that whole karate montage, and that
shit. That's true, the super racist karate montage.
Well, the montage itself wasn't racist. The dude, the actor, the China or whatever, the Asian
guy.
Yeah.
I can't tell
if I had seen him before.
Is he back in the show at some other points, or is he in other stuff?
He's been in, I think, other just like shows, like as like the same character essentially. He's like the Machete of the Nickelodeon universe. I don't know if you.
That's not what I want. How do you spell quatler?
You just spelled qualiter.
How do I spell quatler? Qualt. Oh, keep going though. Keep going while I'm looking this up.
What were we even talking about? Oh, right.
The karate montage.
Yeah, the montage. It was weird. Like they were just doing like weird dances in between, and they were like slapping each other. And Josh fights this like 3-year-old girl.
Yeah, she kicks his ass at first.
Yeah.
And then he actually does kick her ass a little bit though, which is kind of weird.
He flips her, yeah.
He flips her.
And then he like yells.
And she runs away
he,
screaming.
Makes fun of her.
So there's a guy called Robert Quatlers.
He's an American painter.
From Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Okay.
I feel like that's not...
I don't think that's what we want at all.
Well, there's also Tom Quatlers, who was nicknamed Moneybags, and is the former right-handed Major League Baseball pitcher born in... Okay.
But he's from 1935, so there's no way those two nerds would know something.
Both of those are from 35.
Quality Quatlers? 2 different girls?
No.
I'm afraid to click on that link.
Middle school? Alright, I don't think we're ever going to find it because
I think it's literally just a fake, made-up thing.
I'm pretty sure it's fake.
I just wanted to try, Can't hurt.
Do we have any other... Oh, we wanted to...
The racist guy, though. Then he was talking about karate is in your head, not your muscles. He pointed to different body parts. Then he pointed at his nipples.
I think he meant his, your heart.
But he pointed to nipples very specifically.
He did point to his nipples. I thought he was going to,
I thought he was going for heart. I think he did a little bit.
He tweaked a little bit.
He was getting off. And then he said one time in here when he put to his gut, and he's like, when I swallowed a box of tacks.
Yeah, it was weird.
I think that's what he said.
Yeah, well, I couldn't really understand.
Why would karate be in your stomach if you swallow a box of Tacks? Why did he swallow a box of Tacks?
I think it was just, at the end of the day, it was just bad writing by Dan.
It was really bad writing by Dan.
Dan and Eric just dropped the ball.
I think Eric probably did the better parts.
I don't know how... If this was the pilot, would you greenlight this?
No.
I don't think I could.
I don't think I could greenlight... I think... I might give it a... Like, back in the 2000s, did they give shows, like, a second try at a pilot kind of thing?
I think
like, let's give you, like... Well, wait, how many episodes was the first season? It wasn't that many.
Well, yeah, because seasons 1 and 2, they were just filmed back-to-back. Because, like, I guess it did well, so they gave them... How many episodes did they give them at first?
Where's the episodes?
Go to season 1.
Is it season 1? No, that's just the...
Go back.
Oh, here we go. Season 1 had 6 episodes.
So they greenlit 6 episodes.
For sure.
And then they re-upped it on season 2 for how many episodes? For
a full season of 14. Or a half season. Is that a half or a full season? Isn't a full season 30 episodes? Not 30, 20 wait.
I think 14's like a full season.
I think that's about a full season.
I mean, now there's like, yeah.
Well, that's going to sound
like sitcoms. Yeah.
I'm like cracking my knuckles on
But I mean, now, like, sitcoms, yeah, they have, like, 30-episode seasons.
True.
I mean, some of those Parks and Rec seasons are so long.
It's so long. But no, like, so, I mean, when did those come out? October and January?
2004.
January, February. So I guess it got good, so they immediately picked it up and filmed another season real fast.
I guess, but, like...
Because, I mean, I might give this a 6 episodes for a season. Just to see. There's some potential... I mean, we know, so we're a little biased at this point, but...
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be unbiased, and, like, if I saw that, I don't think I would greenlight it.
I might get, like...
Well, maybe based purely off chemistry of just Drake and Josh themselves.
Like, because they also did have to think about the Amanda Show stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
So maybe they're like, it's a rough first episode, but I think it has potential.
But it's not even on... Like, I mean, yeah, the acting.
If they had hired different writers,
it wasn't even on. It was on the showrunners. Like, they did a bad job. Like,
they did do a bad job.
Like, Dan, what the fuck was he doing?
I don't know, but he's great. But he did a bad job on that first episode, man.
It's crazy.
I mean, first episodes are hard though because you have to introduce the characters.
That's true, and you're also like trying to you have to build the universe.
100%, you have to build the universe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I still think he could have done a better job.
He could have done a way better job, but. It gets better. So, I mean, I guess it was good enough.
Well, we'll see.
Also, early 2000s. Very different time. Like, have you seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
No. That was 90s, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Didn't it start late
But
90s?
still, it's bad. It's just bad. But it got so many episodes because I guess that was what was good back then.
I mean, that's a cult show, though. Some people love that show.
No, I know. There's some people I know when I took Vampires in Cinema that fucking are obsessed with that show.
I bet.
We couldn't get one of the episodes to play, so literally to show that we watched it, the girl got up in the front of the room and she just spoke the whole episode to us, essentially.
What?
Like, she just was like, she gave us a
synopsis?
Not a synopsis, a little longer than a synopsis, but not, like, literally verbatim the whole show. The whole episode. So, it was not verbatim, but it was, she could have done verbatim.
That's intense.
We were like, please don't do verbatim. Please just give us a long synopsis. And so she gave us a long synopsis and we all went home. It was great. But, like, that time period, you just get not great quality in it. That's gonna sound awesome.
I feel like, I mean, you can't really say that because there are good shows that came out in the early 2000s.
I mean, what show can you name right now that had a really good first episode?
That had a good first episode?
Because this is just the first episode.
The first season of Heroes is really good.
Was that 2000s?
Yeah, it came out in like 2004. No, it came out later than that. It came out in like 2000. When was the writer's strike? It was like 2006, 2007.
So that's the end of this show.
Yeah, I guess. Well, let's see. What was early 2000s? Dude, I don't even know. It was so long ago.
I mean, I was a kid. Zoe 101 was around this time, wasn't it?
And the first season of that show is not that good.
Exactly. So
I don't know. Maybe it's just like Nickelodeon, like their writers have a hard time hitting their stride.
I guess so. They're not good at first, I guess.
SpongeBob's first season is really good.
But that's a cartoon. That's different.
Yeah, but still Nickelodeon. Still writers.
I mean, Drake. When did Danny Phantom? Danny Phantom.
That was later.
No, that was earlier. Because remember we watched.
It was later than this though.
No, that's right. That was when we watched Avatar.
Danny Phantom was post.
Was it
Fairly Odd Parents?
Was it post Fairly Odd Parents?
It was the show that he came after. He came up with whoever that animator is.
Bill.
It's like Butch something, isn't it? The Bill?
I watched a bunch of his YouTube videos recently.
Yeah, but that was after. I think that was later on. Because I was watching that in, like, middle school, I think. Well, this was in middle school, too. Late middle school? Fuck, I don't know. I was watching all that shit.
Dude, 2004. Like, how old were we in 2004?
4th grade.
I was in 3rd grade then, because I graduated after you, remember?
Mm.
Same grade, but
yeah,
different.
Because it's really easy for me, because, like, every single, like, year, like, I started 4th grade in 2004. Started 5th grade in 2005. It's really easy.
Screw you.
Really easy for me.
That is pretty easy.
Yeah,
yeah, because I was class of 2014.
Yeah, I was 20.
For high school.
I can't believe that.
I know. You guys were so astonished, because, like, we're all in the same deal now.
And you're just as old. Well, how old are you?
I'm 21.
All right. I'm 22.
Dating ourselves now.
Well, all right. Do we have any other notes? Oh, we wanted to shout out the Key Grips.
Oh, the Key Grips did a great job.
Or the one Key Grip and the gaff.
The Key Grip, Vic Price.
Vic Price did a good job.
Vic Price, you did a good job, man.
The lighting was solid.
Lighting was.
You can appreciate the lighting. I mean, you were.
I've
DP'd.
DP'd. It was a good time.
And you've gripped.
And I gaffed.
Oh,
we didn't have key grips. We just had a gaff and then regular grips.
Oh,
on the web series.
So you were a gaff for that? Okay.
I was gaff. So shout out to the gaffs though.
Yeah.
Kelly Waldman and Chris. Oh, you said Chris.
Christian Killingsworth.
Yep, that's a really awesome last name. Though.
That is a dope last name. I wonder if that's an actual that was their real last name, or if they changed it for Hollywood.
I feel like Killingsworth is.
It's a weird name.
It's weird, but it's not weird enough to justify it being a fake name.
Yeah, but shout him out. Actually, we spent a lot of time looking at the credits.
We did.
Like, we really wanted to know who
we didn't even look them up on IMDb. We literally just like paused and started the end credits because they went fast.
But like, because we know what those positions are, so we were able to pick up on it as we
were
were watching. We were like, oh, those guys, they did a fair
job.
They
did a good job. I mean, the prop master, who's the prop master?
Oh, I don't know.
They did a good job.
Yeah, the PD did a good job. The prop master did a good job.
The
set designer did a really good job.
That designer did a nice job.
Because like that room is like iconic.
That room is amazing.
It really is.
It looks real. Yeah. Honestly.
No, I mean like it has so much personality. There's so many things in that room. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see full cast. Oh wait, no. Should I go?
I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it on here.
Produced, editing, casting, set decoration. Claire
Kaufman.
Claire Kaufman. Good job. Congrats.
Go down.
Costume design did it. Florence Kemper did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, all these people did a solid job.
All the department. Oh, prop master. There we go. Robert.
Where?
Robert Div Cars. Robert E. Devil Cares.
Oh my god. We butchered that last name.
Cares.
But at the same time, Robert, you know who you are, and you did a solid job.
Did a solid job. Everybody give him a shout out on Twitter.
That's the property master, though.
Well, no, you know what? I can't read then.
Oh my god. Well, property master just got a shout out.
I mean, it's a nice house that they're in. So they need that property, right? Alright,
we don't need
You're a sound department guy, though.
I don't want to be sound department, man.
I know you don't.
I keep getting dragged into sound stuff.
What is A2?
Well, I don't know.
Because we saw that in the credits. It was a whole just segment of A2 people.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what the PA mixer is.
Or why there was a tech.
Oh yeah, why was there? There was a TD listed.
There's a technical director. That was super weird. I don't know. This wasn't in front.
I mean, it's a multi-camera thing, but like it's not live.
Yeah, so you just cut it later.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the editor did.
Maybe they did while they were filming. They did like rough edit.
Oh, maybe.
They could have done rough edit during filming.
Yeah, I guess. To
just see how it would cut together in the final edit.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, why not? You might as well do it, right?
True. I mean, was it multi-camera on? It had to have been if they had a TD.
It was multi-camera for sure.
I mean, on the first episode.
It was probably like
before they got a lot of funding.
It was probably just like a 3-camera setup.
Probably. Yeah.
They did back and forth in a full.
Mm-hmm. It's totally a 3. You're right. I thought of the bedroom shot. When his mom came in and then because they did
because they're just gonna move the camera, right? So like between
they moved those two side cameras always moved around, and that main camera though I don't think it almost ever moved.
No,
it just punched in every time. Sometimes I think.
Yeah, but that's an edit. Or do you mean them actually zooming in?
I think that. I mean, I don't know. This was on film. That's also a thing. Oh, there was a film guy.
Yeah. Well, it was on tape.
It was on tape. Yeah. Sorry. Unless they just held over that name, and they were still doing. Were they doing digital at this point?
Well, I don't know.
Leave a comment in the comments section if you know if they did this on tape or not.
No, but like
overall, it was digital.
So like overall, what were your thoughts? Like, what did you think about the episode? Rated out of 5.
I would rather go out of 10.
Go rate it out of 10 then.
Out of 10. I think out of 10's 5.5.
I think.
No, you know what? A 6. I'll give it a solid 6 because it was the first episode, so I'm giving it a mild leeway.
Okay.
But it was funny. There was the Blamp moment was really funny.
Blamp, yeah.
But like the most part, it was not the best. It was not a first episode that if I had seen, I would have been like, I want to watch more of this.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like there's other shows I watch where I see the first episode and I'm like, I have to binge this entire show right now.
Yeah. Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a masterpiece in our time.
That's really good.
So
like,
we can't compare that to Drake and Josh. But
well, hold your horses there, my friend.
Oh.
No, but like,
is that going to be a sideshow we're going to do?
No.
Comparing Drake and Josh episodes
my god,
to Stranger Things?
I think I would give it probably a 5 out of 10 because it's just not.
It's not great.
It's not up to what I know Drake and Josh is capable of doing. Like
Yeah, but you can't think about it like that.
But I'm the one who's seen all the episodes. So
I know.
I can.
I'm the less biased.
But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is my least favorite episode. Well, maybe the episode 2 I really don't like. I don't like the Dune Buggy one, the one that we're gonna watch afterwards. Well, like
when we're gonna watch next, whenever that comes.
Yeah,
out.
whenever the next. Yeah.
Whenever that happens.
At least from what I remember, like all the first season episodes, I guess like all of them. I don't really like them. They're like not that good.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it does not pick up until season 2.
I feel like I saw some that I recognized.
I recognize all of them, but like they're not. 2 Idiots and a Baby. I don't.
First
like that
Crush.
episode.
I vaguely. Oh, Granny.
I don't like that episode, man.
Is it bad? Is that the one where he get? No, that's not the one where he gets the Game Sphere, is it?
No.
No, he
Dude,
gets it
that's
from
a good
Granny.
episode. Yeah. No, but the baby one's really bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is that one?
It's the one where they're watching the baby and they lose the baby.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't like that episode.
Well,
oh, man.
Can't wait to come to that one.
Yeah.
That'll be some good content.
Yeah, but I think so you gave it a 6, I gave it a 5. So overall we're gonna give it a 5.5.
5.5.
5.5 out of 10.
I think that's a fair score.
That's an F. Like
it's a bad score.
That's not
a fair score.
That would not have gotten greenlit past us.
No, but maybe in the 2000s though.
I would have told them to go back and redo the pilot.
Because
they do that. They did that for Game of Thrones. Throwing Game of Thrones back out there. That they had to redo the first episode because the pilot was so bad.
Really?
Yeah, the pilot was like completely different too. They recasted.
Going for me personally to something maybe a little bit more similar to this, like Psych.
Yeah.
They changed a ton of stuff after that first pilot episode.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Because like the first episode.
But they don't change much, do they? From the pilot on this one.
No.
They keep it pretty.
But
similar.
I don't know if there was a different pilot too. I don't know if there was.
If there was, God, imagine what that one looks like.
Ugh. I don't know if I want
the
to.
lost episode of Drake and Josh.
Lost episode.
The shittiest of lost episodes.
So yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much all my thoughts. Like, do you have anything else to say?
The parent make out Craig and Eric.
Yeah, we said that. Yeah.
No, it was.
I don't know which one it was. It was either Craig or Eric.
I think it was Craig.
It was the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, the one with glasses in the back.
Yeah.
Eric Friedman though did a good job apparently, like as staff writer, because we looked in some of the really good episodes say that he just
later on. But this episode, do you have anything more to say?
Good. That weird fucking transition. I want to go back to that real.
What?
Just I don't like it. I just wanted to bring it up one more time at the end of this.
That was the first thing we came to, and then you were like, "Man, I gotta say it again." That's just a bad transition.
It was bad. If anyone is listening to this, go watch that transition, like right now.
Especially if you like editing.
Yeah, if you know anything about editing, or even if you don't, just watch it and just.
If you don't, though, you might not care.
I mean, they might care. They just might not understand.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's up to you. But okay, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the pilot episode.
The pilot
of whatever we're gonna call. What are we gonna call this?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
We'll figure it out.
Right now, it's
the Drake and Josh podcast with Jacob
and Trevor.
Wait, we should probably say our own names.
Jacob.
And Trevor.
Amazing.
And hopefully Kurt comes in.
Hopefully, yeah.
The other creator of this show.
Mm-hmm.
So, hopefully he comes in on this. But, all right, so.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Go watch some Drake and Josh.